Over the last several years, State Attorney Warren has acted as an adjudicator of all, as if some type of supreme authority, by reducing charges, dropping cases, and single-handedly determining what crimes will be legal or illegal in our county.
How do you describe your working relationship with Sheriff Chad Chronister?
Well, we've had a really productive relationship over the 4 years now that he's been the sheriff. And we've had a productive relationship with law enforcement. Let's keep in mind a couple things. One is prosecutors are not supposed to be a rubber stamp for law enforcement. And if that's what law enforcement wants, then they're going to have to find another DA, which is, I guess, what they tried to do here. But there's supposed to be a positive tension in the system. We're on the same team. We're all trying to keep our neighborhood safe. But there are different legal standards and different roles. So my hat goes out to law enforcement. They do a really tough job. The brave men and women in uniform who keep my kids safe, my family safe, my community safe. But this isn't about what I've done. This is about the governor's political aspirations. This is about the governor trying to abuse his power to take out an elected official so that he can appeal to whoever it is he's trying to appeal to by showing that he's some sort of strong dictator and is going to overthrow democracy.
You described the sort of positive working tension between a sheriff and a state attorney, which doesn't sound at all unusual. Anyone who's watched an episode of Law & Order has seen that sort of play out in dramatic fashion. But did the sheriff ever give any indication from his perspective that he was frustrated or unhappy with your process, or did he express any disagreement with how you were pursuing or not pursuing cases? Or is that just part of the relationship?
It is part of the relationship. So the sheriff and I have had a really healthy communication-based relationship since the time that we've been working together. And there are a lot of times we agree, and there's sometimes we haven't agreed. And when that's happened, we've talked about it. And there have been several conversations where it's, okay, look, we agree to disagree on this. That's your job, and that's your job, and that's fine. That's how we work together. What's interesting is that one of the policies that the governor cites regarding misdemeanor prosecutions was a policy we put in place at the beginning of COVID, which is in conjunction with a similar policy that the sheriff's office put in place. I mean, we have put in policies in place together with law enforcement partners here on diversion and on other programs that share that vision, that further that vision of prevention and steering low-level offenders away from the system.
During the news conference, the sheriff mentioned a case specifically, and I'm just quoting here directly. He said one of the most egregious
examples occurred in September and involved a suspect who, after shooting someone, then opened fires on a residence where that victim sought refuge and protection. Why was this violent offender not held responsible for the original shooting? The state attorney's office explanation to our detective is the depositions would have been too lengthy and complicated.
Is that true?
One, I have no idea what case they're referring to. Let's keep in mind that my office handles 50, 60,000 cases a year for the past 6 years. And as easy as it is to cherry pick one case or two cases here, let's look at the overall results. Our charging rate is higher than the state average and higher than the national average. Our conviction rate higher than the state average and national average. Crime is lower in Hillsborough County than in any other county in the Tampa Bay area, including some of those counties where the sheriffs moseyed on in for that press conference. Our crime rate has gone down every year since I've been in office. I mean, so to highlight one example or two examples on cases, look, you have to look at the facts and circumstances of the case. Was it a case where the witnesses weren't willing to go forward? Is it a case where we didn't have evidence? Is it a case where something else happened? It's hard to know without knowing the case they're talking about. But you can't talk about one particular case. There's certainly no policy that is behind a case-specific decision that was made, except that we prosecute violent offenders and we're tough on people who pose a threat to our community.
Did the sheriff, though, give any indication that he was about to call the governor and say, remove Andrew Warren from office?
Well, I'm not even sure that the sheriff called the governor. I have no idea how this came about between them. What I do know is I know the sheriff. Our families know each other. I believe him to be a trustworthy, honorable man, a good public servant. And I can't imagine the pressure that he was under to say some of those things.
The Attorney General of Florida, Ashley Moody, was also there, and she said, quote, when Andrew Warren first took office, he
proudly joined with prosecutors from New York, Washington, LA, and said, I will not enforce and be tough on crime. Proudly, I will not be tough on crime. And thereafter, we saw repeatedly his refusal, his outright statements. I will not enforce this law. I will not enforce that law. I will not do this. Let me tell you who makes the laws and decides what's criminal. It's you. It's the people of this state through their elected representatives. They decide what the laws should be for the protection of their communities and their families. An executive cannot come in and eradicate that, do away with that, ignore that, because that's what creates instability. That's what creates crime across this nation and within Florida. And when you see prosecutors out there that blame the victims or blame businesses for not having better security and not themselves for not putting criminals behind bars, when a prosecutor puts crime above law and order, you're gonna have a problem.
Did Attorney General Ashley Moody ever express her disappointment with you? Did her office ever question what you've been doing? Have they communicated with you at all?
No. And look, I have no idea what the Attorney General is talking about. She's just making up lies. I mean, those are absolute lies. I've talked so many times to so many community members, and I've been involved in statewide organizations. I have never, ever, ever said those words in my life. I've never said we're not going to be tough on crime. We're not going to. They're making things up. And again, I understand the governor doing it because he lives in a political world and he's trying to, feed sugar to his diabetic base. But for Ashley Moody, who's a prosecutor and a former judge and now the chief law enforcement officer in Florida, to say things that she knows would get her thrown out of court because they are so disconnected from reality and, frankly, lies, is really shameful and sad.
How did it get to the point where the governor, the sheriff, the former police chief, and what appeared to be a whole criminal cavalry standing behind him, even from outside of your own district, how were they there all standing against you?
You'll have to ask the governor how they orchestrated this. I mean, look, this was a political sideshow. That's what it was. It's a partisan circus. He came down to Tampa, to Hillsborough County, to set up this circus so that they could single me out and attack me. But it's really a lot more than just the partisanship and attacking me. This is an attack on democracy. This is overthrowing the results of 2 free and fair elections in Hillsborough County. That's it, plain and simple.
Next on Full Circle Florida, how Warren plans to fight back and why this could drag on through next year.